Thanks for listening to the AZ12 podcast, proudly presented by Little Caesars. Code 1099 bundle, classic pepperoni or cheese pizza, crazy bread, and 2-liter soda for $10.99. You can't beat that. Also, code LCFREECC, free crazy combo with a pizza purchase. Now, with Jason Shearer and U of A fan extraordinaire, insider, man that knows all things Arizona style, the great Kenny Abbey. Hello, Kenny Abbey.
Hello, guys. Thanks for having me. Happy to be here.
All right, we got to first thing we got to give we got to give Kenny a lot of credit. A lot of people out there were really worried about Brayden Burries, last year, and Kenny Abbey, he's got his, as the kids would say, he's got his ears to the streets. And Kenny kept telling the board, guys, don't worry. I got a good insight on. I got a good idea on this one. This is going to be it's going to be okay for Arizona. And through thick and thin, you said exactly that, Kenny Abbey, and you were an oracle of knowledge. We appreciate the great Kenny Abbey.
Of course. Yeah. I mean, I just I got a little secondhand information. Know somebody in his family a little bit that went to school with me at Eastern Arizona. So I mean, just got some secondhand information, and they kept things like really, really close to the vest. So I didn't hear too much, but I mean, the most I heard is that we were doing good, and that we were going to be right there. So it worked out.
Well, let's talk about it, fellas. Braden Burries. This is a player that he dramatically, if he continues to play the way he does, this dramatically changes an already awesome team into a team that's just on another level, because he gives you that scoring punch. He gives you that ability to finish, three-pointer mid-range shots. Sheer, Kenny, just talk a little bit about what you see and what this guy means to this team and what he's been doing.
I mean, you can see his game starting to come together. I think it was just more of a matter of him just getting comfortable, like finding out his role. I mean, you got a pretty ball dominant guard in JB that's running the things. Of course, Brayden can break off and play the point when JB goes to the bench. But I just see. I mean, he's starting to get comfortable. He's starting to find his role. I mean, the scoring is going to come. The defense is going to come. I mean, he's never been a bad defender. I think it's just more of, just figuring out, how to get through schemes, how to hedge, not losing his man on defense, whatnot. But the offense is always going to be there. But there's plenty of room to improve on defense, and you'll get there.
Now, the great Dennis Walsh here says, just imagine if we were a basketball school as well.
It's hard, man. This time of year is so hard because everything is successful. It's like, where do I focus all the,
Right. It's difficult, but talk a little bit about Brayden Burries. You were asking in our group chat, Sheer. You said, at what point do we worry a little bit about Brayden Burries? All I said was, Sheer, let it go. He's gonna be fine. We've seen it. Sheer, what has Brayden Burries done that you were skeptical about?
Mike, when you asked that in the chat, how many consecutive points did he score once that went through?
It's funny, like Kobe L. Thiel always says that I am like literally I am the best jinx or anti-jinxer that the world's ever seen. I kid
for sure, no doubt.
It's amazing. That's why, I'm hoping to break the mold with this Dilly stuff, which we'll get to. But
I feel better about my early. Remember, before the season started, I said that Burries would lead Arizona in scoring, and I think we actually made fun of me a little bit because it obviously didn't look like that in the first 2 weeks. I think he's a half a point now off the lead. And I'll go one step further and say after Saturday, I think he leads Arizona in scoring, which is crazy.
It was amazing, though, Kenny. I literally said in group, I said to Kobe L and to Sheer, I go,
and I see anything like it.
And then he immediately came down and he had like a dunk and like 2 straight threes, and like he's making guys look stupid. And I'm like, yeah, that's what we do around here, hustle and motivate.
I've literally been mad at Mike because he's been like, oh, this game's over. And it was like against a really good team. I'd be like, Mike, why would you do that? And then it was UCLA, I think. And then UCLA scored like 10 straight points and took a big lead. I was like, what do you stop?
Yeah, I'm an idiot. Just so that's why I leave it to the experts like Sheer and Kenny. And I just chime in with some stupid stuff. All right, Kenny, you are a U of A swag aficionado. I've got a story because you did nothing wrong here, Kenny, but I feel like I can tell this.
He's gone.
I know where this is going already.
He's gone. I didn't like him, so I can tell the story now. So And again, this is what makes Kenny just amazing. So Kenny spends a lot of time, trying to find out what the new shoes or the new color coordinations or all that. So Kenny DMs team managers and things like stuff like that. It's awesome. It's awesome. The attention to detail is absolutely great. And so Kenny said, "Hey man, would you like to have the who was it the equipment manager on or?"
Yeah. Yeah, I said, hey, I was talking to the guy. I said, hey, Mike is looking for guests. If the equipment manager, anybody in the equipment room is available, try to get you on. Then all of a sudden, it just blew up on our faces, like it
Yeah.
just went totally sideways.
No, but you did nothing wrong, and that was the great
Yeah.
part about this. So then,
Yeah.
anyways, I ended up getting a very mean email from this very a guy that's no longer doing the job because he wasn't good at this job, and
True.
he said, and he sends me this long nasty email saying, if you want somebody on the show from the U of A, you have to go through me. And if you don't go through me, then we're going to have some real trouble going forward. And I'm like, oh, come on. And then I said, what are you talking about, dude? I couldn't care less about uniforms. And then he says, that's not true. And then he says, you have somebody out there that is reaching out on behalf of AC-12, an employee of yours. And I said, an employee of mine? And then I'm like, what the heck are you talking
You
about?
called me and you're like, who is he talking about? And I was like, dude, it's got to be Kenny.
Yeah, and then it dawned on me. It's Kenny. So then I responded back and I said, first of all, Kenny is not an employee. Kenny is a very good friend of mine, and Kenny does this for everybody. And then I said, so you can take that email and shove it. And then and he's like, and he responds back and he says, oh, I'll get he's like, oh yeah, I'll get to the bottom of this. And then I said, no, Ben won. And then I was like, well, at the same time, I was like, okay, get to the bottom of it. You're gonna find out just that. So anyways, I win. I guess Kenny is an independent operator. Yes. So anyways, I end up seeing this guy like 4 days later. I'm like, hey, where's my apology? And then he goes, oh, he said, no, nobody did anything wrong. It was just confusion on all ends. No, it was confusion on your end, not Kenny Abbey's end, your end. So get out of here. And he's gone now. So this is good.
Yeah. The best part was them thinking I was an employee. That was great.
Yeah, and he just kept telling me that you were employed by me, and I was like, what the heck? So, anyways, that was awesome. So, Kenny, what is the latest with the swag, the uniforms, all the kids? What are we hearing on the streets?
What are we wearing for the Holiday Bowl?
What are we wearing for the Holiday Bowl? From what I've gathered and what I know, it's gonna be white helmets, white jerseys, and either white pants or blue pants. Red pants are out.
Yeah.
For SMU, what I hear they're going all black.
Interesting. All right. What would Kenny Abbey do? What looks best walking around the neighborhood?
Oh man, if it comes to uniforms, football uniforms, you can never go wrong with the traditionals, white helmet, blue jersey, white pants. God, we need a blue helmet so bad.
Yes.
Like an all blue look, I think would be like so hard. Like that'd probably be the best uniform combination, at least in my opinion.
Do you guys like when they wear the chick shirts from the 90s where they have like the cut off midriffs? Do you guys like those ones?
I wear those sometimes.
Oh yeah,
I walk around the house with those.
Yeah, I just roll my shirt up so my belly can show. That's
yeah, I do. But do you guys like those though?
Yeah.
Kids
that's
cool, but yeah,
does anyone wear those anymore besides like Justin Flo?
That's a good question.
I don't think I've seen that in a while.
Like every other player in NCAA 26 has it on. Just looks stupid.
Yeah. All right. So what about so basketball wise? What are we looking at? What are we looking at right now? What is the ideal color? What is the ideal combination for the great Kenny Abbey?
Oh man, at home you got to wear the white 97s with the red trim. On the road, got to go blue. Same thing with the 97 uniforms. I would love to have like a red uniform. We kind of did like back in the 2000s, kind of similar to like the 97 ones. If they would bring those back to have a little contrast. If we go on the road against somebody that is predominantly blue, it'd be a good uniform to wear. Brian Brigger, I've tried to crack him for years. I can't get a word out of him. So I don't know anything when it comes to basketball.
Yeah, he's going. Well, we need you to keep doing. You know what, Kenny? My motto in life is if you keep annoying people long enough, that sooner or later they're going to break. And at that point, then when that happens, then you know what? They just give you the information. So just keep doing what you're doing, Kenny.
Yeah, if I can crack him, it's on.
Yeah. Okay, sure.
Did you remember those uniforms too? Tommy I got to give credit to Tommy because he got rid of them quickly.
I know
when Arizona, the gradients and then the red with the gold. I never got those.
Yeah, those are
The
terrible.
red with the gold, I never understood at all. But now it's classic. I know Nike makes new ones every, what is it, like 4 years or something?
Yeah, 3 to 4 years.
But Tommy still, I like the classics. I never liked the camo and all that crap.
Yeah, I don't either, because it looks like you're performing like a Memorial Day game or something when you go out there with those. I don't quite get it. Yeah, the great Big 12 Bobby puts it best. They're hideous. Yes, they are. They're hideous. They're disgusting. We deserve better.
Yeah, we had some great uniforms a few years back, like in the Miller area. I thought those were awesome. I think the women's team wore some night before last, and they looked really cool to me. So, gray is fine, but never, ever black. So we don't need to try to be like ASU or Oregon, just making black stuff for the hell of it. For fan gear, it's fine, but to wear on the court, on the field, hell no.
I got something for you. Oh, the Andy Bryant, absolutely. The amazing Andy Bryant says, I like the 94. I like the red uniforms as well. The
the Damon Stoudemire ones.
Yeah,
they need to bring a throwback of those ones at some point.
Right. Yes, those ones are awesome. Now, let's see here. In basketball, we have a classic look. We have to keep them forever. Yeah, that's the thing. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Go with the best. Go with the things that have worked here, Kenny Abbey.
Yeah, you mean Duke's never changed their uniforms. Carolina's never changing their uniforms. UCLA's never changing their uniforms. So I mean, if you're a blue blood traditional basketball school, you don't need to change. Your brand's already there.
Yep. Now, Big 12 Bobby, again, man, he's coming in hot and heavy. He said the Clockers Damon jerseys were awesome. If Mekhi Phifer is wearing that jersey in any kind of film, we keep that jersey. That's where I'm at with this one.
Yeah, I think Queen Latifah either wore it like in an award show or a music video or something like that, but she was rocking one too.
Yeah, no, exactly. We like that. All right. Now, let's talk a little bit about being a football school as well, Mr. Kenny Abbey.
Yes.
Okay, so obviously we're a football school. And you know what happens at football schools, and Irish Mike always makes this point. It doesn't matter sometimes who the coach is. You're just going to win 9-10 games. 2 years ago, Jed Fish won 10 games. We're in a position to win 10 games this year. The people up north don't have quite as an easy way. This is very fun to watch from afar, fellas.
Yeah, I mean, I need this so bad. I need Kenny to go. I mean, great first name, but
great first name.
Yeah. I mean, he has to go. I mean, like, it's not going to get any better than Michigan for him because if he doesn't go, what is ASU going to be next year? 2-10, 1-11. Like,
they're going to suck.
Yeah. Like, I mean, just
I'm
go.
so locked into this.
Yeah.
I've never been more locked into an opposing coaching situation than I am with this.
Oh yeah.
I read this and I heard this from someone else. They're going to have their coach by the end of the weekend. That's their goal. Like, this is going to move real fast tomorrow.
Now, here's my question then. It's, first of all, we all are Alabama fans today. We need Alabama to win because they want to get this done. And if Alabama keeps winning, they can't wait like 3 weeks to hire their coach. The other thing I look at it is, if you're Kenny Abbey, well, maybe Kenny Abbey, if you're Kenny Dillingham and you look at this roster and you have no players left, and you're looking at Michigan, and you've got a turd in Michael Crow, who, in his heart of hearts, would like to get rid of athletics. I just don't know. It's not like you got some loaded team coming back. You're hemorrhaging, you're hemorrhaging men left and right. No, Ben One, you're everywhere. And at the same time, I look at it and I'm like, man, if you come back, that's some real loyalty to that crappy school because that team's probably not going to be very good next year.
Well, yeah, Kenny loves ASU like I love U of A. I mean, it would be so funny, like, after everything he said, if he just takes off everything about his family and his love for the school and having his parents close by, man, if he takes off, oh, man, I'm going to go in on ASU fans at every opportunity. Like I was telling you earlier, man, I have a lot of receipts that I can cash. So I'm hoping for this. I'm checking the thread every 10 seconds to see if there's any updates or anything. You
know the difference here in Arizona and ASU fans, and again, I know there's some putzes on the Arizona side, but it's very minuscule compared to ASU. Dude, so Kenny and I are just having fun literally with an ASU tweet. And then immediately, and Kenny stays on private. I don't blame him for it because you got a lot of weirdos out there. Yeah. And so immediately what this guy does then, instead of just talking about football, and keep in mind too,
I saw that one.
And keep in mind, too, we got to give Kenny Abbey a lot of credit because Kenny has and again, he's always been cool. But the maturation of Kenny, the family man Kenny, has been awesome to see the last decade plus. I mean, so again, Kenny has done a lot of self-improvement, which is fantastic to see because the old Kenny would have not handled this the same way.
Oh, yeah. I would have tried to track the guy down, find his IP address, show up at his house, all that. And
so what this guy does then is he crops a picture of Kenny's daughter and puts it in there. And then it's like, And immediately I'm like, dude, what are you doing? We're literally just going back and forth about Arizona and ASU. They always do it. That is not something in our fan base does a lot of. And immediately, and Kenny messages me and he goes, that's why I stay on private. Like, the guy literally just crops a picture of his daughter and puts like where are we at in society if that's how you talk sports and about how you banter back and forth? It's pathetic.
Yeah, typical ASU fan. I mean, if they can't prove a point, they start getting into personal stuff. I mean, they already lack knowledge as it is anyway. So, I mean, whatever they can do to get a low blow in, they're going to do it. I mean, it's cheap.
Right.
I mean, keep it as sports, man. It's personal stuff. I would never do that to an ASU fan, whether I know him or not. That's just it's pathetic.
It's pathetic. And it's sure you and I always talk. They also lead the nation in burners. That that will say.
I was very proud of our work. Was it last night or 2 nights ago?
Oh yeah, tell them the story.
Was very proud of our work. I always like when ASU fans will mention Nogales or call Tucson Browntown, and then you're like, "That's racist." I'm like, "What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about."
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, and then so the guy, after we called him out on it, and he posts on the top of his Twitter page, he says, "I hate Arizona already, but Mike Luke and Jason Scheer make me hate him even more." And then so I replied under it, "We own you."
He unlocked his Twitter account, by the way.
Oh, it's unlocked? Okay, well, we'll have fun with him today. But no, that's good. But it's just
going back to what it was before. How do you think if Kenny leaves?
Yeah.
What is his legacy at ASU? Like, do they turn on him, or is it all on Crow? Because I think they turn on him.
I think it's both. I think that he is which I'm totally for. I'm told napalm the whole thing. Like, I'm totally fine with it. I think Crow's got such a bad rep, but at the same time, Kenny has dug himself so deep into that. This is where I want to be. This is that. And Skier makes a rare good point as well that he is. I mean, he's the second highest paid coach in the Big 12. I mean, at the end of the day, and I see ASU fans also saying that they'll become Ohio State fans if he goes to Michigan. So, Kenny, what do you think?
Man, if he goes, hopefully he'll get the same kind of send off that Lane Kiffin had. I mean, I'll show up at the airport too and kind of cheer him on.
Right.
But I mean, he has to go. I mean, like if he is serious about winning at the highest level, he's not going to do it at ASU. I mean, I don't even think it could be done at U of A, for what it's worth. But if he goes to Michigan, he's going to have a way better shot, to line himself up, to get to the NFL. I mean, if that's his ultimate goal. But you got to strike while the iron is hot. You're not going to get paid at ASU. You're not going to get the players you want at ASU. You're not going to get the fan support you want at ASU. You're not going to get the administration supporting you at ASU. So, I mean, besides the family stuff, you don't have any reason not to go.
Also, the other thing real quick that I love, too, is when the personal shots, I was thinking about this the other day. I love when ASU fans call me a dweeb and Sheer fat. Like, we've never heard those before. It's like, oh, yeah, no, I was called a nerd? Whoa, hard to believe right there. It's like, dude, step your game up a little bit, man. It's just like, yeah, it's like calling
all I hear is how handsome I am. So, I mean, I don't have the same problem.
Kenny's so handsome that he doesn't have to worry about that. So, it's all right. Now, let's get a couple reads in here. Well, we have the great Kenny Abbey on the show, and we know where we're going to start with this one.
Oh yeah,
especially after that complaint.
Yes. Welcome to the Rock. Kenny. Yes. What?
Let's go.
Oh, that was awesome.
I haven't heard the podcast. I haven't listened to the podcast in the car, but I assume if you're driving and you've got it turned up, and then and you're not really paying attention, and this ad comes up, it's got to be just amazing.
Dude, that was amazing. Kenny, yours had like a Dennis Walsh puts it very well. Yours had like a phlegmy, watery presence to it. That was impressive.
Yeah, I basically put my phone in my mouth to do that. So
no, Kenny, that was amazing. Now let's talk about something else amazing. Green Valley Decorative Rock. Okay, east of Benson, Sierra Vista, west of Marana, south of Nogales, north Oracle, serving residents and contractors. 50-plus locally sourced landscaping materials. Now, there's some idiots out there that think that it's only in Green Valley. They're most likely ASU fans. Ignore them. Ignore them. They do not know what they are talking about. Check it out. The great Brad Hawk used them, and it was very, very well. And again, check it out. It is very nice. Very nice. Check it out. Green Valley Decorative Rock. All right, what else? Back the rock, baby. Back it. Okay, what else we got? All right, 88 Crime. Now, Kenny, you're going to like this one. If you're going around like a subdivision or like a homeowners or something, and you're like, man, I see a lot of stuff going on that I think's probably wrong or illegal, but I don't really want to get my hands dirty. Sheer, aren't you a homeowner? Aren't you an HOA president?
I am now. Yes, thank you.
Oh, okay.
Didn't you have a power play just so that you could get some
I had a power play so I could get the old people out of here, and then before you know it, a year later, I was president. This was not the plan.
So you got the blue hairs out of there then?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
yeah.
All right. Well, 88 Crime. Now, Kenny Abbey, if you're going around and you're seeing some people like marking up the neighborhood with 6-0 or something, and you're like, man, that just shouldn't happen here. 88 Crime is where you should call, my friend.
That's right. I mean, it's rough Chandler and Gilbert streets, man. You never know what's going to happen out here, so got to keep your head on a swivel.
We embrace snitching on this show. 88 Crime, because it's not snitching. It is helping out the community. Yes, T-Burns. Jason became president just to evict Jamino.
Yeah, it's true. Jamino was the one I tried to get out of there.
Yeah, and Jamino's like one of those he's like one of those dojos that's stuck to like a fish tank, like sucking up algae, where it's like, I guess we'll keep you here, but I don't think we really need you here. So, all right. But either way, check it out. 88 Crime, 882-7463. Yes. Boom. Check it out. All right. Now, what else we got? One more. We got one more. Come on, talk to me. All right, Baggins. Back the bag, baby. Back the bag. Now, our good pal Dennis Walsh was in there again with Kai. And again, 12 Arizona locations, locally owned and operated. All food made in-house daily. Use code AZ12 for 15% off. Yummy, yummy in my tummy. Join our VIP text club. Text Baggins to 877-797-0444 for specials and deals like BOGO Fridays. Free delivery with code free ride. Check it out. Okay, now. All right, Kenny, let's get your preview before we let the great Kenny Abbey go. Arizona, San Diego State, what are you looking for, my man? And Arizona SMU. What is the great Kenny Abbey looking for?
Haven't seen too much of a San Diego State yet, but I mean, if the spread is 13.5 this morning, I mean, 15 to 20 point win, I'll be happy with.
Right.
Still trying to find tickets, man. I don't know if I'm gonna go or not, but I mean, hopefully to be in there tomorrow night. SMU, they just lost their offensive coordinator, right? I don't even know if he's going to be coaching the game or.
I don't even know if he's alive. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Who knows? We don't know if he's alive or not.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I mean, I think we're going to have a good crowd. I mean, we don't have any players that are holding out as of now, anyways, or transferring or declaring for the craft or whatnot. So, I mean, I think 2-score win would be happy. So. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't seen any of SMU all year, so I mean, I don't know how good they are. I mean, I know that they're in the playoffs last year, but they lost a lot of players and just lost their offensive coordinator. So I feel comfortable saying that we're going to win this game.
And they're not Arizona. They're not a football school.
They're not a football school, so I mean, it's football 24/7 over here, so they're in for it.
Kenny, you are the absolute man. I know you got some big stuff coming up here later today, and we wish you nothing but the best, my guy. You are a treasure for the U of A community. We very much appreciate the great Kenny Abbey.
Yeah, thank you guys. And I just want to thank you, on the pod while I have you guys here, for helping me out. I mean, I got in a pretty bad car accident a few months back and kind of flipped my life upside down. So you guys helped me out a lot. So, I mean, forever grateful for you guys. I mean, once I'm in a position to pay you guys back, it'll happen.
No, the best way you pay us back is to continue the Kenny Abbey life journey and keep being an amazing father. That is the best payback that anybody can have. We very much appreciate you, Kenny. You make the world a better place.
You're the man,
appreciate you guys always. Thank you. Bear down.
Right.
Back to the A.
Right. Back to the A, baby. All right, Kenny, we'll talk to you soon. Yeah, neighborhood, man. We'll talk to you soon. Kenny's the best, dude. Like, literally, you know what's cool about Kenny, too? What you see is what you get with Kenny Abbey. And in this day and age, there's so few people that are like, I know exactly who Kenny Abbey is, and you know what? He's going to be that way with, when the lights are out, no Ben 1, or, when there is light shined upon Kenny Abbey. That's what's he is just awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. I know that was Forks Down, Mike. I just wanted to say neighborhood. Yes, I just, all right. Yeah, but Kenny's the man. Yeah. Yeah, neighborhood. All right, let's get our Big 12 power ranking. Hey, now it is time for our Big 12 basketball power rankings. Back the power rankings, baby. Okay. Oh, this is so good. We're going basketball now. We're going basketball. Yeah. So, sure, should we go number? All right. Now, I am going to go Arizona number 1.
What?
Yes, I know. There were some hard decisions to make here. There was some, but I'm going Arizona number 1 in my Big 12 power rankings. What say you, Skier?
I really like the way ASU's played lately. No, obviously it's Arizona. I don't think it's close or there's really an argument for anyone else at this moment.
Yeah, no, I don't think there's ever going to be a yeah. All right, Kenny. Yeah, kill it in that interview, man. You got this, buddy. Okay. Now, so I got Arizona then. Now, at number 2, it gets very, very interesting here. At number 2, right now, I'm going to go Iowa State.
I agree. Whoa, look at that.
What's going on?
Whoa. I just think Iowa State, that win over Purdue is obviously a super impressive win. They're undefeated. Yeah.
And you know who's really good too? Like I never thought that Taman Lipsy guy or whatever it is name. By the way, Taman Lipsy, it sounds like something you need an ointment for. Yeah, it's not good. But the guy they got the French guy that's really the French guy's awesome. The guard, that guy's great.
Yeah. Torre or whatever his name is.
Yeah, like Toure or something like that.
Yeah, he's Gillian Torre. He's good.
Yeah, he's really good. But man, the foreigner from Wisconsin, I did not ever see being this good. The foreigner from Wisconsin
he's been really good. He's no ADO, but he's been good.
Yes, the foreigner from Wisconsin is awesome.
Yes.
And that win against Iowa State. Now I will say this: they were losing at halftime to an all-white team, so against Iowa. So that would be a little concerning for me.
No, they're good. They're good.
Okay.
But you know what the thing is too about them right now is they play no one. Literally no one. I mean, they're Long Beach State and Houston Christian is how they end non-conference play.
Houston.
That's the one thing that I'm hesitant with is that really when you look at it, St. John's is pretty good, not as good as we thought they would be, but good. Right. And then Purdue, and that's really it.
All right. So, now this gets interesting. Here's where the hammer meets the anvil. I am going to go here. I am going Joseph's favorite school, BYU, baby. Back in the U, back in BYU. By the way, did you get those? You got those comments off, right, Cody? Good job. Okay, so I am going BYU in this one. I understand that they are not deep. I get that one. They don't have a lot of. They have a lot of. Like I said, it's not deep. But at the same time, they've got the best player in college basketball. Their starting 5 is fantastic, and they lost to BYU by 2 to UConn by 2 without their starting center. I will go BYU. I think they have better players than Houston. And I get that Houston doesn't have a bench, or BYU doesn't have a bench, but neither does Houston. Something we found out when we were arguing about this year.
I got to tell you, Mike, this is getting a little upsetting.
No way.
I also have BYU.
Holy crap. No. And yes, he is the best player in college. If you could have one player, Joseph's being an idiot. And again, we're going to have.
Here's the thing. And I'm not disagreeing, because I think by pure talent, he's the best player in college basketball.
Right.
I think if you wanted to, like this season, technically speaking, Mike, he has not been better than Cameron Boozer.
I know, but if you have,
Boozer has by far been the best player in college basketball so far this season.
If you have, all right, let me ask you this.
But again, what you're saying, let me rephrase because I think I can help you make.
Yeah, help me out.
He's the most talented player in college basketball.
Fair enough. He's the easy number 1 pick. How about that?
Maybe. I don't know if that's true, but I get it.
Peterson. I bet Peterson doesn't play. By the way, if I was a Kansas fan, I would absolutely hate Darren Peterson already.
I agree.
Okay, but either way, he's like amazing.
I don't know. Like is like again, AJ's been awesome. I don't know if he's been better than Wilson. I don't even know if I think right now the Big 12 Player of the Year, besides Jaden Bradley, of course, is probably Joshua Jefferson.
The thing with DeBanza, though, is against like UConn in the second half, he's the best player on the court by a mile. I don't want to make it seem like I'm putting down AJ DeBanza. The dude's a freak. Right.
He's almost as good as ADO. I mean, he's good.
He is quite good. Now, this is very funny though. So Joseph messages me yesterday, and he mentions me, and he says, and I wanted to get your take on this. It's a little bit off topic, but we never go off topic on this show. I don't have a problem last year with Travis Hunter winning the Heisman. He was awesome on both sides of the ball. I hate Colorado. I have no problem. And then Joseph said he wasn't even one of the 6 best wide receivers in college football last year. Travis Hunter led the entire country in Power 4 in touchdowns, receptions, and oh, by the way, he had 1,300 yards receiving.
All right, so we're only doing Power 4, right?
We're doing, yeah. I don't care about the cold soup.
Last year, best receivers, clearly ahead of Hunter, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I think T-Mac's better than Hunter.
Okay.
If you want to make an argument, I get it. And Jeremiah Smith was ahead of Hunter. I think Jeremiah Smith is better than Hunter. Okay,
so you have him at third.
At worst.
At worst, you have him at third. Okay.
Yes.
And he's one of the top. And he's one of the top.
You cannot make an argument that he's 6 because we're talking power. Like, I know that the easy argument is, well, Nick Nash. Well, Nick Nash did it against.
Can you imagine what Travis Hunter would have done
any of those
against
guys? T-Mac, Smith, and Hunter.
Right.
They're killing the Mountain West. So that, to me, those are the 3. I mean, if you want to go deep into the whatever, you would start getting into the Iowa State guys and Kyle Williams, but they're not as good as Hunter.
Yeah. And then you also have, by the way, he was also awesome as a cornerback as well. I mean, to me, that was actually a fairly easy Heisman pick. I mean, I get that Ashton Genty was awesome, but again, he played one good team all season, and then when they got to the playoffs, he didn't do anything.
Joseph, who's Ryan Williams?
The Alabama kid.
I know who he is, but he didn't do anything last year.
Yeah, I know. That's why, again, so it was just
last year, Ryan Williams had 800 yards and 8 touchdowns.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know that you know the numbers that Travis Hunter put up last year. So I didn't. Would Travis Hunter?
I have him right in front of me, Mike. I have him right in front of me.
Travis Hunter caught for what, 15 touchdowns?
So T-Mac was 84 for 13, 19, and 8.
Okay.
Hunter. Now I will say this: Hunter was not a deep threat last year.
Okay.
He only averaged 13, but he had 96 catches for 1,258 and 15 touchdowns. He led the country in receiving touchdowns for Power 5
and receptions.
Nick Nash had 16. I don't understand the argument.
Yeah, there is no. He was saying that Ashton Genty should have absolutely won the Heisman and that he was robbed. No, he shouldn't have. Like, I don't.
Ashton Genty was really good. If you wanted to make a case for him, like, it wasn't. I'm not upset about it. But at the same time, I think the problem that hurt Ashton Genty was it's just at the end of the day, and I know what he did against Oregon. I fully get it. But then after Oregon, you're not playing a ranked team the rest of the year.
You're playing cold soup the rest of the season.
Literally,
and then when you right. And honestly, I think I could make the case. If you had to, at the end of the season, would you have rather had Cam Scatterbo or Ashton Genty?
I think it's close. Genty's really good, Mike.
He is really good. I'm just saying that he was making it out like it was a
the difference is the difference is Genty was one side of the ball. What Hunter did is
Hunter dominated on both sides of the football.
It's pretty uncanny. I had no problem with Hunter winning at all.
Yeah. All right. So that's where we are. Okay.
I hate Colorado.
Yeah, and I hate Colorado as well. I didn't like saying it. Okay. Now I got Houston at 4. The problem with Houston and I'm just going to keep coming back to this as well is that I just worry at times. I'm going to keep worrying about their scoring, and I don't like their bench. And I realize that I don't like BYU's bench either. But Skier, when we really started looking at that, when we really start, they have nobody off the bench. They got the guy from Senegal that makes 25 fouls a game. They've got Mercy Miller, and who's the other? Oh, and then they got the crummy point guard. I don't know.
Have you seen tomorrow's slate of college basketball?
No, what do we got? Talk to me. Yeah. Is it going to make me horny?
Tomorrow is a truth-telling day, Mike. We got St. John's versus Kentucky and Georgia.
Ooh. They're playing 2 teams at the same time, huh?
Yeah. We got
Kentucky
Ohio
and Georgia.
St. John's versus Kentucky in Georgia.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
We got Ohio State versus North Carolina in Georgia. Houston plays Arkansas in New Jersey.
Okay. Wow.
Auburn plays Purdue.
Holy moly.
Duke plays Texas Tech. So we got a big day. It's kind of a truth-telling day a little bit.
Interesting.
I like Houston, right? I obviously think Houston is good. My main concern is very similar to yours.
Yeah.
That currently this season, they're 207th in the country in bench minutes.
Right.
Because their bench sucks. Now, I like Kingston Flemings a lot.
He's awesome.
I think the biggest problem with Houston right now is something that we probably didn't see coming.
Right.
And that's that Milos Uzan sucks so far this year.
And they needed him to be an All-American, and they needed him to be an All-American type.
Yes, he in the last 3, like his assist numbers are pretty solid, but his shooting is down to 35% this year.
And that's just not good enough. I mean, I don't know.
And he has not been good enough.
And can we say something else about Houston as well? And by the way, Tyler Warden's in the comments. Tyler Warden, we expect those real times of you chugging 4 tall boys. Ben One White is very interested in watching this one as well. We expect those real times tomorrow. I know the lovely lady will not be with you, but that doesn't mean that you can't have your homies do it. We need those real times, my friend, in person. Okay. The other thing, too, with Houston, Tugler sucks. I know he's a good defender, but
he doesn't suck, but I know what you're trying to say.
Dude, here's where I'm at with Tugler, though. People, and Brogan was right about this one. They're making him out like he was like like one of the 10 best players in college basketball. He literally can't score. Like, he literally cannot score.
He is an elite offensive rebounder and an elite defender. He is absolutely not a threat to score the basketball.
Yeah, and that always is going to limit you. I always go back to what Charles Barkley said. He says at the end of the day, he said the hardest thing to do in college basketball period is score the basketball. He says I can find other people that can do all that other stuff. He said the hardest thing to do is find somebody that can score the basketball. And he said that to Draymond Green when Draymond Green was trying to tell him that he was better than Chuck. And Chuck says, dude, there's not a day in your life that you were better than me when I was a professional, ever. And again, that's just the way it is. The hardest thing to do is score the basketball. We've seen that. I mean, look at those great Sean Miller teams, and those were awesome teams. What did they struggle to do at times? Score the basketball, because they didn't really have anybody that you could clear out and he could get you a bucket. And I don't know with
Houston, didn't you kind of say something similar to Houston last year, Mike?
That they can't score?
That they had trouble scoring?
Yeah, but the problem, though, is that Uzan was awesome last year. That's the difference.
Yeah, the difference is that if Uzan doesn't turn around, this team's going to have very difficulty making a deep run.
And on top of that, too, Cryer was a big loss. Yeah. I mean, you could make the case that Flemings has been awesome. No doubt about it. But I still worry about them. Now, all right, at 4, who do you have at 4 or at 5, Skier? I got an outside the box pick.
At 5, I have Kansas.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know why that's out of the box.
It was just, I wanted to pick a non-traditional basketball school.
They're 5th. They just are. Look, if Peterson decides to get healthy, let me repeat. If Peterson decides to play, they're legitimately good. They're not going to reach their ceiling without him, but they're a good team.
And you know what surprised me a little bit about Houston as well that I did not necessarily see? The players around, and that's why it'll be interesting to see if Peterson actually decides that he wants to play. The players around him are better than I gave them credit for.
Yes.
I thought I didn't think that Marvin Council or whatever his name is was
Melvin.
Melvin, yeah, same thing, Melvin, whatever. I didn't think that he's going to be a guy that was going to be dropping 35 in games. The Badinga guy I really liked. I thought he was good. Yeah, he's good.
Their defense is really good.
Yeah.
Now, their offense can struggle at times and kind of slow down a little bit, but their defense has been really good this season.
Yes, like I said, it's a really talented team that I think can do some things, but they've got to have this guy play. By the way, I found it very interesting. Fran Fraschilla, who is the man, by the way, Fran the man with the master plan as well. I thought it was interesting when he said, did you see how he mentioned Peterson's hamstring issues? Like it was almost like an air quotes thing. You could tell that they're not really buying that one. So, yeah. Okay. Now, that's who I have at 5. Okay. Now, at 6, I've got Texas Tech.
Yep.
So, man, we're agreeing.
This is uncomfortable.
Yeah. Hey, Shelby, step in here. Take your man away right now. Get away from Rage. Get back with Sheer. There's something else. Something's wrong here. Okay, so Texas Tech, But the problem with Texas Tech is they have two awesome players.
Yeah.
Obi Toppin is great, and I don't care what the Mississippi Gladiator says or what Nick says. They're both very smart people that are, very, very smart. They're wrong on Hans Christian Andersen. He's really, 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 really good. The problem for Texas Tech is they have two players, and that's it.
Yep. They're a two-man team, and they're super small.
Yeah.
Because of injuries at the 5, and I don't know, you would know this, Mike. Is Luke Bim Boye out for the season?
Last I heard, they said they weren't sure.
Because there's a knee injury. If he's out for the year, they have to play Toppin at the 5.
Yeah.
Which is a nightmare. And I understand that you can go small in college, but it's a nightmare. Because now all of a sudden Watts is a 4. They're small. It's a two-man team. It just is. And that's why defensively, because of that height, they've been bad defensively.
You know what's funny too? Arizona, can you make the case that Arizona actually got a better deal with Yvonne and what they have at the small forward position than Miles, or what is his name? The kid from Washington State.
Watts.
Miles or Lawan Watts. I almost said Miles Rushing. What the hell is that? Okay, yeah, fine. Not Obi Toppin, JT Toppin. Sorry.
JT Toppin is good. Christian Andersen is good. If one of those guys has an off game, they're done.
Yeah, and I think
Christian Andersen plays the most minutes in the country. They literally don't play anyone else at point guard.
I don't understand why there's been pushback that Hans Christian is good. I mean, he's really. What's that?
There's just one person.
Nick and the Gladiator as well.
He's good. Mike, they are 343rd in the country in bench minutes, as if to prove our point. They don't play the bench either.
Also, I'm going to push back a little bit here. No, Ben 1. Why are people saying Toppin is overrated? Toppin's awesome.
Toppin's really good. I think he's not overrated. His usage is insane. He's good. He's a good offense. He's a good rebounder. He's a really good 2-point shooter. He's good.
All right, Kobe L. Fields says he's not an Anderson fan either. Yeah, hard to believe that. Oh, by the way, this is off topic, but we don't go off topic. Kyrie Walker.
I got sent this by a former assistant coach, and I ignored it because I thought it was a joke.
By the way, tell people real quick the background of Kyrie Walker.
Kyrie Walker is 25 years old. He
Right.
played in the G League, and he played professionally in the last 4 years. Right? Because of the rules and how stupid it is, Walker has literally 1 semester of eligibility left, and he's going to sue to get it, and he's probably going to get it.
And keep in mind, this was a guy that Arizona was recruiting back in 2016.
We are one step closer, and I'm going to tweet this, to LeBron playing for Arizona.
And Dennis Walsh has been saying this. We got to give Dennis Walsh a lot of credit. Dennis Walsh has been saying this, for as wrong as he was about a jet being able to reverse, he was right about this one. He says, I think we're going towards a point where there's just going to be unlimited eligibility.
It's just stupid. And also, I'm going to say this. The kid's not good.
Right. He's just not good.
Kid. I'm saying he's a kid. He's 25 now. He's really not that good.
Right. And
if Texas Tech added Kyrie Walker, I wouldn't care at all.
Right. Yeah, bring him on. I don't really care. Yeah. So again, Dennis Walsh, we give you a lot of credit here. Okay. Now, by the way, Tyler Warden says if LeBron plays for Arizona, would it be the craziest thing to happen in sports since MJ played baseball?
Yeah, I'm
yes.
going to try to get on this.
By the way, I was at that game when Michael Jordan played the Tucson Toros. It was amazing watching it. First of all, he looked like a praying mantis out there. Like when he would get on the base paths, dude, it was like, holy moly, this guy looks like he's 9,000 feet tall. But man, it was also kind of painful to watch. All right, I think that's your clear top 6.
I agree.
That's your clear top 6. Okay, now I got a question though about LeBron. So if LeBron has to go to school, does he do the same thing that he always does, where he takes a picture with an unopened book?
Oh, come on!
That was funny. That's
Arizona Wildcat LeBron James.
That was funny. That was funny. All right, who do you have at 7? Because after that, it becomes kind of a poop.
Yeah, it becomes kind of a Baylor, I guess.
Yeah, I got Baylor. That's what I got.
I mean, again, there's such a clear divide between the top 6 and the rest of the conference that you're right. From here on out, it kind of just.
Joking aside, I can literally make a case for ASU.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, I got Baylor at 7. After that, though, I am going to go. Let's see here. Who do I want to go here? You know what? Screw it. I'm going ASU here. I'm going ASU at 8. They actually have ASU to me is actually kind of fascinating. And you and I were talking about this. If ASU had Tommy Lloyd, I think that they could be a top 25 team.
Yeah, I could see
or
it.
somewhere around. Certainly a tournament team. We agree on that.
I could see it. Yeah.
Because Odom isn't bad. They got the tall kid. That guy needs to leave. The African kid. He needs to leave and go somewhere else because he's really good. And like I said, they got some pretty good talent, but Bobby Hurley sucks. Who do you have at 8?
Tough again. Don't feel great about any of this now. You know what? Yeah, I'll just agree with you. We'll just keep it going.
Okay, fine. All right, now 9. I'm going to go TCU. I'm going to give into the chatters.
We're going to switch it up here.
All right, what do you got?
I do not have TCU. I have Central Florida.
All right, that's fine. I got UCF. That's who I have next. We don't know any ASU players. A+ on evals. No, I do know ASU players.
Mike loves ASU, dude. He texts about Mo Odom like every night.
Yeah, no, that guy. You know what I like about Mo Odom? If anybody hasn't watched this guy, I'm not sure he's a winning basketball player.
He's not at all.
But he's
entertaining.
He's entertaining to watch. This is the epitome of a guy that goes out the court and says, "I'm gonna get mine."
He's perfect for Bobby Hurley.
He really is, though, and he makes some really good. I can name 5 players on ASU. Buzz off. All right, so you got Jop. You've got Mo Odom. You've got the museum kid who plays too much. You've got the other tall. There's another tall white guy that just shoots threes, and then you got Pig Miller or whatever his name is. Take that.
Yeah, look at you.
I just did it. I just named 5. So yeah. Take that, David Rosen. Boom.
Bing bong.
Bing bong, bing bong, bing. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go UCF at. I'm gonna go UCF at 10. That's where I'm gonna go with that one. All right, now, like I said, this gets really, really undesirable.
My 10. I'm gonna go Oklahoma State.
I'm
gonna go Oklahoma State. I'm actually surprised with them a little bit. They're 10-1. They haven't really played anyone, but
is Travis Ford their coach? Who's their coach?
Steve Lutz.
What a putz!
They haven't played anyone whatsoever. They played one decent team, and but they did beat Grand Canyon. They just run up and down the court. I like they're fun to watch. So they're 10-1. I'm going with them.
Hey,
you know who their starting shooting guard is?
Who?
Victorious Miller.
Oh, Silk the Shockers kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Make him say, even though that's not him. Okay. I'm gonna go. All right. I don't really care about the rest of these teams. Who do I care? Kirk Kriisa. What's Kirk Kriisa doing? Let me ask. Is he averaging 6 points and like on like 31% and rocking the baby?
Kirk Kriisa is averaging 7 points on 31% shooting.
You know what? I never understood why people like that guy. Like
he is averaging I will say this about him, right?
Yeah.
He does know how to run an offense. Like I think he's actually good about running an offense. His numbers are disgusting.
I think the problem though is with him is that, and I don't know why people can't he can't shoot. Like we would always hear about how, and even Tommy would try to push that he could shoot, that he could do all this. He can't shoot.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how else to put it. I mean, yeah, he was not good. All right, I think Cody's telling us we need to do a couple reads here, and then we'll get back into it.
I mean, if you want, I can just finish this for us.
What's that? Yeah, just finish it for us.
You ready? I'm gonna do it real quick. You ready? Mm-hmm. Where are you going?
No, I'm just getting a read real quick. Go ahead.
TCU is 11 for me. Colorado, right?
All right.
Kansas State. Cincinnati, West Virginia, Utah. Who am I missing?
Yeah, all right. Well, yeah, who cares? And the other teams suck. Utah, Utah's terrible. Where'd Shear go? Shear just left. Shear, where'd you go? I feel like we're doing the old school Arizona primary eye care reads. Sure, where
I
are
definitely
you?
just closed the wrong window completely.
Yeah.
Boom, that's it. Those are our power rankings.
Right. Yeah. Okay. That's it. Okay.
Honestly, from now on, we should just do the top 10.
Yeah. This was painful doing those last ones. No thanks. All right, let's get a couple reads in here. Just a reminder, everyone send your favorite clips or moment in the show over the last year to Cody. Try to have the show date and approximate time to help narrow it down. Check it out. Okay, let's get some reads in here. Back the reads, baby. Back them. All right, Copal, everybody, we expect to see you there. We are going to be having a watch party tomorrow at 8:30, San Diego State. Dennis Walsh, you need to bring the great Jerry Reyes and your friend Kai, and maybe bring Amort as well. That would be a lot of fun, but I want to meet Kai. Okay, and the Delgado sisters, you're expected to come as well. Check it out. Mexican food delivered nationwide at mymexicanmenu.com. Use code AZ12 for 10% off. Book your next large party or corporate event with Copal. Large party packages available. We also cater any event. Yes, I actually like Kobe L. Thiel's idea where he goes, he says, I still want to do an AZ12 top 25 poll. It'll be fun. Yeah, I think we could do that. Yeah.
We can do that. We won't explain. Yeah, we can do that.
Right. Yes. Yeah, can we vote worst moment when Shelby tried to expose my Shelby exposed your sister? Holy moly, that might be a lawsuit.
Wait a second.
Wait a second here.
Did he just admit that it's this? Wait a second.
Right.
What just happened?
Yeah, what just happened? Shelby is exposing.
Typical
Shelby. That's terrible. Okay. Either way, yeah, Shelby. Yeah. All right, there we go. All right, now. Okay, check it out. All right, Copal. Boom. Yeah, I don't know. I do what I want. All right, now. All right. Dennis Walsh is the victor here. Dennis Walsh called this one from day one, Sheer. He did not believe this was Land's sister. He did not say anything. But we will treat this woman with the respect that she deserves, just like Eris Dental does with you. Again, ask about the 1997 championship package, baby. 4 dental implants. Again, I got the championship package. It is awesome. Now, I will say this. Land did nothing to dispel the rumors, though. This is very, very true. Yes. Daily urgent care, Monday through Friday. And again, they only offer necessary treatment. Look at Land's getting killed in the comments right now. Look at this.
Typical Land.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It won't. Typical Land the man. Land, you're still the man. But again, they only offer necessary treatment. But I cannot guarantee that this woman will be there when you go in there. But that still does not take away from what Eris Dental provides. TucsonTeeth.com. Dental. Oh, by the way, imitation, sincerest form of flattery. I'm going to take a picture of it. You know, there's a rival dentist office that if I see him they're on a bus and they're trying to. Yeah. Listen to this crap. And I've seen them on multiple buses now. I will run this bus off the side of the road because
so you tell me what to do. You know,
they literally stole Land the Man's thing. They have 2 championship packages for $39.97. I mean, come on, man.
That's how much their insurance is going to cost when I run them off the road.
Yeah, no, they're not. No, keep it. Everybody out there, keep an eye out because this is on multiple buses now. We will not allow this to pass. There is only 1 championship package, and it is at Eris Dental. Yes, and if you see it and you run them off the road, well, and maybe have somebody video it as you do it. Okay, so boom, check it out. Eris Dental, TucsonTeeth.com. Yeah. That's literally the time, man. Dude, my head is absolutely steaming right now with this. Yes, I'm gonna get this picture and we will expose these frauds. But no, we will. Okay, now, yeah. Dennis Walsh, we got a lawyer in here as well. Yes, exactly. And maybe we can have a jet land on that bus. But yes, yeah. All right, front pipe, baby. Sheer, how's the front pipe?
It's working great.
By the way, I know who.
Plumbing.
By the way, I know who we sick on. By the way, T-Burns just. I don't know if you meant this, but it's very good. I know who we sick on this bus. Rage.
Well, I mean, we don't need innocence dying.
Yeah. That will be called road rage.
Hey,
that will be called road rage. Yes. Now, Land, thanks for confirming that your back pipe is all good as well. We very much appreciate the information. Yes, that's what we like on this show. Yeah. Gosh, Mr. Tyler Warden, I was waiting for that one. All right, I can't say that. All right, residential and. Residential and just another AZ-12 after dark, baby. Yes. So residential and commercial license, bonded and insured. Good thing nobody's listening. Yeah. Sewer lines, coating, water heaters, drain cleaning. Danny Foster is the man. And again, they only offer 24/7 service. Yes, 24/7 service. 10% off when you mention the AZ-12 podcast. Call 520-603-3817 to schedule your service today. Again, because plumbing doesn't just go haywire from 8 to 5. Boom. All right. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. The woman in the Aris dental picture is very nice. Okay. All right. Now, okay. Anyways, let's get back to some other stuff here. We're going to talk a little bit of sports as well. Now, the first one that I want to talk, Caleb Holt. I feel like we just have to say this basically like every single show is just one time. Guys, I don't know how to put this, but recruiting doesn't change every 5 seconds. Like right now, Arizona's in very good position with Caleb Holt. I don't know that that's going to
not deciding. Like he could be deciding months from now, guys.
Right. I don't know that, and like I said, I don't know that this will change in the next 24 hours, the next 36 hours. I think that you will know when you see it.
But if it does change, we will tell you.
We'll let you know. But until then, no news is also good news. You know, like it's not the worst thing in the world. Also, you know what I think we should do on this show. I want to see Arizona. We should come up with a list of players, and coaches aren't allowed to do this, but we can. I want to come up with a list of players that Arizona should poach from other teams.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and the first one that I want to talk about is that kid at UCLA, Trent Perry. N-Dogger, big shout out there.
Basketball? Oh, man.
Yeah, basketball. There's a lot of players that we should poach.
It's December.
Can you get Kalshi to sponsor that segment for you as part of their transfer portal thing?
Dude, that's crazy. I'm gonna make so much money off that.
Yeah, no, I like that idea. Let's see here. Dennis Walsh says, dumb question. There's no dumb questions. There's only dumb answers. Why are basketball commits far more solid?
I have a theory on this.
Right.
You know, I've told you my theory is because A, there's a lot fewer spots, and B, football coaches never see each other except when they play. Basketball coaches, like when they go to events in high schools and stuff, they sit right next to each other. So I think part of that is right.
Interesting. Yeah, I think that's right. I don't know if there's any validity to what you just said, but it sounded fantastic. So I think we run with it. Yeah. As you like to say, typical sheer dub.
Yeah.
Dude, you just win without even trying.
Winning is so exhausting sometimes.
I know, man. Seriously. Heavy is the heavy is the head that lays the crown.
Heavy is the horn that we wear on our head.
Yeah. Heavy is the front pipe that holds the crown.
That's definitely true.
I think that actually makes sense. Yeah. AZ Wildcat fans, before you go, can we get an update on Big 12 basketball rankings of Team 11? No, we're not going to do 11 through 16. That's time that I can't get back in my life. I did
do it. I did it.
Yes. Okay. So that, like I said, I think that, but no, that kid is awesome. I would also poach that kid from ASU if Krivas leaves. I would tell him to come here.
I wouldn't.
Why?
He's too similar to what they have.
What do you mean?
If you give CD a year, is there a big difference between them?
I mean, the dude right now is a freshman and he's 13.
He's not girthy enough.
He's 7'1", 250.
That's not enough girth. He's not girthy. He's not 250.
He's definitely 250. He's way bigger than CD.
He is absolutely not 250 pounds.
He's way bigger than CD.
Hold on.
CD looks like a praying mantis compared to him.
He's 7'1", 230, and he only averages 5 rebounds a game.
He's on a team where they don't care about normal things like that.
Me up.
Yeah, no, I like that guy. That guy's good. No Ben 1. I like, and he's definitely not 230. He's very good.
He's listed at 230.
And he's 7'1". What is CD, 130?
That's why I said a year from now.
Oh, by the way, look at Dennis Walsh's remark. If Krivas leaves, in quotations, just turn the lights out. The program's done at that point. But yes, I agree with, and I love CD. I think he's awesome. I think it's just hard to bank on him being your star.
They're too. I like different types of men.
Yeah, no, I know. I was gonna say who doesn't? I mean, you know what they say, that variety is the spice of life.
Yeah. I like different types of men. when I'm
Yeah.
looking to build my front court.
Yeah, no, exactly. Let me ask you this. If you had
I'm ready.
Yeah, you ready? So if you had a backcourt next year, and I get that he's not necessarily a point guard, but if you had a backcourt next year of Tyler Perry and Caleb Holt. Huh?
Trent Perry.
Or Trent Perry.
Probably not a baller, but yes.
Yeah, Tyler Perry. We can do better than Tyler Perry. So yes, we can definitely do better than Tyler Perry. But if you had a front court of those two, or a front court, if you had a backcourt of those two, granted, neither one's really.
What was my backcourt? Holt and Perry.
Yeah. Are you cool? Yeah, I am too. That's Nick. Make this happen. Yes. If you had a backcourt of Medea, yeah, that's very funny. CD is the only guy I've ever seen dunk that bent the rim forward. That is a good point.
Yeah, you don't understand CD the way I do.
Well, evidently not. I mean, you were talking about how you like a variety of different men in your life.
Yeah, you gotta have a variety of how guys attack the rim. You gotta differ. Ben always tells me this. You wanna have different strategies for attacking the rim.
You do. I mean, you got to. There's a lot of different. There's a lot of different things.
You got guys that can do it from further back. You get guys that can get right in there. Either way, you want guys that are aggressive at the rim. There's just different styles.
Right now, he's a backcourt that can bend when guys are collapsing the rim. Yes, Wilbur's big burner. You get it. Okay, now, let's see here. In all seriousness, Mr. Tyler Warden, it is concerning that CD gets his minutes and shows us something, but Evan and Dwayne still haven't shown much in their minutes.
I think Mike needs to admit something here. And
we're at this point. We are at this point.
I was right.
Yes.
Conrad would have been better for this team than Evan.
Well, Conrad, I don't want him playing either, but yes, he's better. He's better. You win.
Thank you.
By the way, did you see what my guy Cohen J. Gonzalez is doing?
No. Where is he?
At Colorado Mesa. That who I would bring in here next year as
God, Mike, stop it.
Why?
Stop it.
Check out his freshman year numbers. Or not freshman
year. He's a 5. You always make fun of white guys. He's 5'9" and like 120.
Oh, he's not even 5'9". He's like 5'7". Yeah. But he can dunk.
Wow, he really dominated Montana State.
No, Billings. What are his season numbers?
He dominated Montana State Billings.
What is his? I mean, that's not a place that
he had tennis. His numbers. He's shooting 42% from the field, 41% from 3.
Mm-hmm.
Averaging his assist to turnover ratio is great. It's 21-17. And he's averaging 13 points a game.
Just like I envisioned.
Those are not the numbers that you thought he was.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Conrad's numbers.
He averages 21 assists a game.
Have you seen Conrad's numbers this season?
10-4.
Woo!
That's not as good.
Woo!
That's not as good.
Reezy Beezy.
Yeah, Cohen J. Gonzalez averages 3 more points per game.
He dominated Montana State Billings.
I mean, yes. I got a question. If you were to take an Arizona transfer team and put it, it would certainly be an NCAA tournament team.
Tommy said this the other day. Point guard Conrad.
Mm-hmm.
Morauskas is in there.
Philly B
is in there. Right. I don't think it'd be a tournament team, but it would be.
Oh, wait a second here. So you got let's back up, young man. Oh, Tom Smallwood. Yes, $10 super sap from the great Tom Smallwood. The great Tom Smallwood.
Do you have Kirk Kriisa as your point guard?
No, I don't want Kirk Kriisa. I'll take Conrad. I like different types.
Wait, hold on. Conrad at the 1.
Yeah.
KJ Lewis at the 2.
Yep.
Morauskas. No, you know what? They would be really good.
They would.
Morauskas. KJ at the 2. Morauskas at the 3/4. Henry at the 5.
Right, and Philly B is your fifth starter.
Yeah, they're absolutely.
That's a tournament team. That's a really good team.
Absolutely.
Yes. Hey, go back to the Tom Smallwood super snap.
Kyler Boswell at the 1, dude.
Fine, but
that's a great team.
That's a top 25 team.
Yeah, that's absolutely a top 25.
Tom Smallwood again. I like different types of men. Jason Corder today, Lovitz, keeping us laughing today. No, Sheer. Hey, the thing is, Sheer's not joking. I
don't understand the joke at all.
Yeah, we don't understand here.
I play to win.
Yeah, but
play to win. That's my motto.
But that's a really really good team. That team's an NCAA tournament team.
Yeah, absolutely.
By the way, I think that team. Did you see the All Big Ten team that was put out? I think the Gladiator sent us to it, and I think Arizona could beat the All Big Ten team.
It'd be close.
But that's what I'm saying, though. because you got Yaxel or whatever, and then you got a guy from Nebraska.
Our boy at Nebraska, he's killing it.
Yeah, he's fantastic, by the way. He's very good. Okay, let's get a few more reads in here. Back the reads, baby. Sorry, I belched. We already did Foster. Andre. Shearer. Andre's really stepped up his misinformation campaign.
Yeah.
He's texting us nonstop. All he's trying to do is try to confuse the issue, subterfuge us into endorsing him. We're not doing it. We haven't done
happening.
it. We're
not happening.
We're no, dude. Just knock it off, dude. But give Andre a call at 520-325-3456 and reference the AC12 podcast for a complimentary initial meeting. We will highly recommend Andre Veris. And no, we're not going to recommend. I can't. And I mean, I don't know if Sheer can endorse his anatomy. But by the way, Lan Allen says my sister endorses Andre.
Absolutely not.
I endorse the Mississippi. Yes. Investing on your own, but not sure it's enough. Or maybe you're like somebody like Joseph who's looking for high-end clients, but you don't know really where to find them because you don't have any. That's where you got to go with Longview because they can absolutely help. They can help you out. You know, if you're downtrodden, they can make it a little bit better for you. Boom, check it out. All right, Andre Veris. Again, not an endorsement, but a highly recommended situation. Sheer, how's your furnace?
I don't know this time of year, but when I eventually have to use it, I know who I'm going to call.
Right. Yes. By the way, Joseph, go to Miracle Mile. Tons of high-end clients. All right. Yeah, that is true. You might find Glenn down there as well, pitching copper to people. All right. But 10% off any service when you mention AC12. Call 520-222-7012 or book online at Comfort X HVAC. Back to back, baby. And again, Tony Gimino is somebody that Shearer is trying effortlessly to get out of that community. But even Tony Gimino,
one of the reasons I'm running, get out of my neighborhood.
Yeah, but at the same time, though, Tony Gimino is also somebody that is vouched for Comfort X HVAC, so we have conflicting interests here at this point here. It's not great, but it is what it is. But, again, Comfort X HVAC, it's worked for as well. Furnace has a tailpipe. Yes, very, very good point. Land the Man being very funny today. We love Land the Man. Okay, now, so that's where that 10% off when you mention AZ12. Again, they do a great job over there. Anybody that's used them can very much endorse them. Just not Andre Veris. All right, Jesse's Tattoo Shop, baby. All right, call today, 520-358-2881. You in the holiday spirit, you want to get something out there, you want to get a tattoo, or you want to get something, go in there. They got one of these flash things going where you can go in there and you get something cool for like $40 or $50. Say you want a Christmas tree on your arm or something like that. Wear a tattoo that speaks your story. Now, the great thing about Jesse as well is that they do everything there. Fine line, American traditional, realism combined, color, any kind of style, they've got it. They've got 11 different people there, and again, you go in there and it is fun. You don't it's fun. I enjoy going in there and just talking with Jesse. Jesse's the man. Jesse's Tattoos and Tattoo Supplies, top 3 business rating tattoo shop, Google reviews, July 2025. And like I said too, you go in there and there's a great amount of just positive energy as well. It is very professional done, and it's just fun, and you will leave there with very happy with your work, and you're going to be going back. Check it out, Jesse's Tattoos. Cody, cut that fun for me and send it to me later. Thanks. Boom. Okay. All right. Now, let's talk a little bit of Arizona football here. Let me ask you this. Have a great day, David Rosen. All right. Alonzo Carter. What is the law? And let's not do the thing where we pretend that it's not a loss. It's definitely a loss. He's the best recruiter on staff. He was and I think Chief actually put it pretty well. He said he was the soul of Brent Brennan or something like that. But how big of a loss is this, Skier?
I like Zoe a lot. I think it's a loss. I think people are kind of freaking out a little bit. Mm-hmm. I've heard good things from people in and outside of the program about the replacement. Moival's going to replace Zoe. It's pretty much done. It won't be announced until after the bowl game. But I got a text from someone outside of the program now who literally said, don't let people sleep on Lyle. Great recruiter, great coach. Zoe would tell you the same thing on or off record. So We'll see. I mean, you don't know. Like we can judge it. I could say, look, I want a known running backs coach, and I can give you a list of 10 guys because Moival is kind of unknown. But in a year from now, we could be saying, oh heck, Moival's great. Like Danny Gonzalez, when he was hired, people were pissed.
Right. And that's kind of where I'm at this. I will say that I'm not thrilled. The hire on paper doesn't thrill me. But I'm going to say this. I'm kind of at the point, too. I'm also a believer in credibility when it comes to things. And this coaching staff now has some real credibility because the guys that Brent Brennan hired, he got rid of a lot of the dead weight. I mean, who was the D-line coach that was atrocious? What was his name? Oh, that guy was awful. He was terrible. They got rid of him, and they didn't get rid of Oglesby, and the offensive line was very good this year. I mean, there's really no way around it. You look at Danny Gonzalez. I thought that was an odd hire, promoting from within for a team that wasn't very good, but that was an amazing hire as well. So I'm at the point too where I'm like, all right, you guys made some really really good hires, and I'm gonna ride with it. That's kind of where I know.
I mean, look, we're just not going to know for another year.
Right. I mean, we won't know. Now I will say, will players go with him? Wilbur's Big Burner's asking. I don't know.
No.
But
Why
I
will
will.
they?
I can definitely answer that one for you. Say you're a guy like Quincy Craig, and if you go there, you could put up video game numbers, which will make Joseph think you should win the Heisman. And maybe that's something that you're intrigued by, as opposed to splitting three ways. What say you, though, Skier? I see you disagreeing.
No, you're going back down a level. You transferred up a level to prove that you could play at this level. Why would you go back down?
Right, but are you going to catch any NFL coaches if you're getting 400 yards a season or whatever?
I mean, it's Sacramento State. They don't even have a schedule next year.
They don't play anyone next year?
They have 4 games on their schedule as of now. They don't have a schedule.
How is that possible?
Because they got blackballed when they moved up.
So they might not even have a team, or they might not even be able to play
teams?
teams?
They'll find a way, but they just added a game against Maine.
Well, that's a big one. What are Maine's the Catamounts, right?
No, that's Vermont.
What are they, the Golden Catamounts, or what is Maine?
Bears.
The Golden Bears, that's right.
The Black Bears. The Golden Black Bears.
The Golden Black Bears, yes. All right, well, but either way, the running back situation should be very, very good next year. I have no concerns about that running back room. I do have a question, though, for you, Skier. You do know these things. Does Arizona, do they go after that San Jose State transfer, that wide receiver?
So Brennan didn't recruit that guy to San Jose State. He wasn't at San Jose. Danny Scudero.
Yeah.
He wasn't at San Jose State because of Brent Brennan.
Right.
I don't know. He's a slot guy, 5'9". I actually don't think so.
Okay. All right.
I could be wrong. Obviously.
He put up really good numbers.
Yeah, but I mean, it's I don't know. I think they can do better.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Wow. Well, when you are a football school, you can definitely do better. By the way,
there's other receivers that I would put ahead of him.
I do have a question for you, though.
I'm ready.
By the way, I'm trying to tweet
fired
something
up right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to tweet something, and it keeps putting this. Michelle Gardner was yesterday having a back and forth with the Arizona Israel account.
She needs to stop avoiding the question.
I know, and
it's BS.
So Michelle Gardner is saying that Jason Shearer said things that were incredibly mean and hateful about her. But every time I ask her what they are, and Michelle likes me, and I like Michelle, but she will not answer. So
fake news.
Yeah, but she was getting into it with Arizona Israel yesterday. That would be a great expose. If they about taking in ASU. I got a question here for the chat. Sure. If Dillingham leaves and the enemy regime is conquered,
no, absolutely not.
And there's a puppet regime put in place.
Nope.
We don't accept ASU refugees, do we?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
This is one of those.
You can't allow terrorists.
This is one of those things we say, because once you're a terrorist for life.
Yep.
So, This is one of those things. I say that we send them to a different refugee camp. I think they can go to Grand Canyon or NAU or something like that. But we are not going. I agree with this. Yes, we don't, and again, we don't negotiate with terrorists.
Yeah, we don't negotiate with terrorists. I can't believe you even asked me that question.
Yeah, right. That is true. So, all right, no refugees. We'll send them to NAU. Yeah, send them to New Mexico. There's other encampments that they can hang out with. Preferably ones that don't have clean water. But other than that, okay. So I just wanted to send them to Benson as well. Yeah, send them to Benson. They can live with Brogan and Dick Wilson. So yeah, all right. Just wanted to make sure on that one. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. That's kind of where I'm at with that one. Are you surprised a little bit by the amount of ASU fans that say that it seems that their loyalty is to Dilly over the school? Like, to give you an idea, like, there's never been no matter the coach that Arizona's hired, unless I see something like with someone, like, I'm always going to support Arizona. I'm going to want.
I don't understand it. I don't get it. I've never understood it. You root for your school, no matter who the coach is,
right?
Unless it's just a horrible human being.
Yeah, I don't get it. Now, Lan Allen says Benson getting gloves. Should we send the ASU refugees to Benson?
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I say we send them all. They can deal with or St. David or stuff. Keep them away from Thatcher, though. We will not permit them into Thatcher, Lan Allen. This is very true. Yes. You will stay at the door. You can keep knocking on the brick wall. You will not be allowed in. But I'm joking aside. I'm surprised by that, though. That they're just saying, well, no, I'll just become an Ohio State fan.
Yeah, it's stupid.
You're not really a fan at that point, are you?
No, and I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah, because here's what they're going to do. If he does leave, they'll hire some guy and did you see we're sending them to Little Saint? Little Saint? Huh? No, I said we'll send them to St. David, which isn't. Yeah, St. David. Get it right, Kobe.
Kobe.
Yeah, Kobe. Did you see Kobe's flex when he sent us his car with Kobe's license plate says Kobe on it?
Does it really?
Yeah. I actually would pay. Hey, I will pay for you to change your license plate to Kobe L.
Yeah.
If you do that, I will absolutely pay that.
Yep.
You know what? Here's the other thing I don't get. If you're let me ask you this. I don't believe DeBoer is leaving. I'll believe that one when I see it. But if you're Alabama, and let's just say DeBoer leaves, who do you try to hire? Dilly?
Kenny Dillingham. Who do you try to hire? You make the biggest names say no. You call Dan Lanning. You make him say no, which he would.
He will.
That's your first call. You see if Lane Kiffin has signed the contract.
Guy. Oh, Lane Kiffin at Al. That'd be great.
and then I think you kind of move down.
What about Jed?
No. Greg Byrne would never hire Jed. I think Dilly would probably be like 4th or 5th on the list.
But he is one, though, that I think that you would I don't think that he's your first call or your second call, but I think that he's probably on that list.
Dilly? Or
would
Jed?
that be – oh, no, not Jed.
No, Dilly, you go down the list. Seriously. So it'd be like you call, I think Lincoln Riley would probably be on the list. Sark is probably honestly the number 2 call.
Mm-hmm.
See if Sark wants – it's probably Lanning, Sark, Lincoln Riley, Lane Kiffin. Those are the guys I would think. Maybe Heupel.
Yeah, all right. Well, I mean, but those ones really aren't like. Isn't Lincoln Riley? Hasn't his star kind of?
I'm not a big Lincoln Riley fan.
Right. Yeah. If you can't win at USC, I question you as a coach.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how else to put it. So that was now Kyle Whittingham. I'm just going to say this. I know that people are like, I don't understand. I think ageism is stupid when it comes to coaches. I know it when I see it, and I'm going to keep saying this a million different times. That with a coach, I've seen we saw the end of the Lute era when Lute was 70 years old, and Lute was not with it. It was very, very, and I'm saying this respectfully. Lute was just not with it. I've seen a lot of 80-year-olds that were far more with it than Lute. Like, I look at Hubie Brown, and, Hubie Brown is awesome. I look at Kyle Whittingham. Kyle Whittingham is 66 going on 46. Like, I think if you were to hire him at one of these schools, I think he'd win immediately. You'd have him for 7,
Yeah,
8 years.
I like Witt. I don't get it.
Like, but again, and they're making him out like he's like decrepit or something at this point. Like I know it when I see it. Age is dumb to not hire someone, but do we want to talk about you were judging a coach hire by I don't know what Kobe just said. So Rick Pitino's another one. You watch it, you know. Bernie Sanders is crazy with it. No politics. No. Here's what I'm saying about Bernie Sanders. Whether you think he's an idiot or you think he's a genius, Bernie Sanders upstairs is the same person that he was 55 years ago. That's my only point about Bernie Sanders. You could still think he was crazy 35 years ago, cool, but he's the same guy. Would you agree with this, Skier?
Maybe. I don't know. I'm not doing it. Not doing it.
Well, fine, whatever. I mean, yeah, all right. Well, whatever. There are people though. You guys hear Arch Manning is apparently taking a hometown discount to support a 2026 run for Texas. Man, what an interesting situation that is. Because he's just, I think you're kind of finding out he's good, but he's just not that good, Skier.
Yeah, he's not. I'm not a big Arch guy either. I think it's a cool move, but I don't know.
Right. I mean, you watch him and you're just like, that's not what it's supposed to look like, from somebody like that. So, yes, we are going to hit the 90-minute mark today. We've got 8 more minutes there, Mr. Joseph Delgado. So,
we should end it right now, just
to piss off Joseph. Yeah. No. All right. So let's look ahead to San Diego State. Are you going up to the game?
Yes, I am.
Okay. All right. So, I think Arizona should beat the crap out of San Diego State. I think San Diego State sucks.
It's a bad matchup for San Diego State. Arizona's very girthy up front. They're not. It's a bad matchup. It just is. Now, you never know. San Diego State's playing better than it did earlier in the season, but it's still just there's bad matchups when you see it, and that's what it is.
That's really what it is. And it's weird too, because they're just not really that good. I mean, they're just not that good. So yeah, I don't know what else to say. Oh, now Kobe L. Thiel was. Should we tell the story about Kobe L. Thiel and Ben 1 and the 5K?
Yeah, why not?
All right. So Kobe L. Thiel hits us up about wanting to basically. What did he say, that he would accept 5K from Ben 1, or what was the deal again?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I don't know exactly the details, but he said
for 5K he would do something with Ben, but I don't remember what it was.
I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was something that we were both like, well, you kids have fun. And then and then he tried to say that it was about a marathon or something, that he wanted to run a marathon.
Yeah, the Holiday Bowl 5K. But I don't think that's what he was talking about.
Yeah, but he said he wanted to do but then he was asking about Ben's stamina. And we didn't really know what to make of.
He was like, I was like, I think, he was like, does Ben have good stamina? And it got, it was really confusing.
And it was it was just out of nowhere as well.
Yeah,
so I'm not exactly sure what the deal is, but
he was like, hey, can you ask Ben how his stamina is?
Yeah, for 5K.
For 5K. That's what it was. He's like, can you ask Ben how his stamina is for 5K?
Yeah, that's what it was. That's exactly what he said. And we have the text messages as well. So if you see Ben and Kobe, I mean, well, I don't know.
They'll be in San Diego.
Yeah, they'll be in San Diego with that 5K one. That one's going to be that is what you said, Kobe. I mean,
100%. I don't lie.
Yes, exactly. Ben and Jerry personally made my dad's coconut ice cream after he made a construction job for them. Okay, like and subscribe for this hard-hitting content. Andy Bryan, you put a we got to give Lan Allen a massive shout out, by the way. Yeah, so Lan Allen put out there. He said when he was on the show yesterday, the great Lan Allen, that the first person that DM'd me, he would buy football season tickets.
I saw that actually. I watched the end of the show.
Yes, and then the great Andy Bryant, went there and he won the award. He won. Basically, Lan provided him the championship package. I mean, it's a little bit different, but Lan's the man, though. I mean, obviously,
he is the man. Lan is indeed the man.
Okay, wait a second. Kobe's now saying Ben and I should do a live show from the parade.
Yeah, I don't know if I would go live for 5K.
Yeah.
You probably have to up the.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
I don't know if Ben has the stamina to go live.
I would be very. I'd be careful. I'd be very careful.
I'll ask him. I can text Ben and say, "Hey, do you want to do it live?"
Yeah, I mean,
We'll do it live. Damn
yeah,
it,
do it
we'll
live. Yeah, we'll do it live. You know what's funny? Did I ever tell you when I shook Bill O'Reilly's hand?
No.
Yeah. Bill O'Reilly's very tall. I had no clue that Bill O'Reilly was that. He's like 6'10", dude.
I'm gonna Google his height.
He's like 6'10".
I believe you. I just want to see. He's 6'5".
Yeah, dude.
Holy crap!
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
He's huge. Yeah, and so I stood next to him and I was like, "Hey, Bill O'Reilly," and then he looks around. His head was on a swivel, and I looked up and I was looking at him like we look when Cody James Martin is talking to us. Like I was like, "Hello," but I had no clue how tall he was.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
no, I don't even know how that. I don't even know how that came about.
Do you think if we took donations, Kobe would be willing to kind of drag it out and go longer than the parade?
That's a great question. Do we? Oh,
like a live telethon with Ben and Kobe. But I don't
interesting for like a stamina, like
a stamina-thon.
Yeah, a stamina-thon. Where did you meet Bill?
How long can they go?
Dennis Walsh. I actually met him. It was in New York City. It was back in like 2005. He was walking into Fox News headquarters.
We'll do it live.
Yeah, we'll do it live. Yeah, he was actually very. He was also very. The word of the day. This show. Kobe is getting a parade of 5K where he'll be live and get tips. Would Kobe get tips for his performance?
I don't know. I think Kobe. Hold on, he's texting me. He just told me one tip is enough.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Yeah, there you go.
I don't know what that means, but that's what
I don't think I've seen Ben since Vegas, Kobe says, but you guys have interfaced, though.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Fort Mike is my guy. Hold on. I want to say something here. Fort Mike is my guy.
I thought it said Fart Mike at first.
So I hope he doesn't. I'm assuming he doesn't mind. I needed Disneyland tickets are very expensive these days, and I would have bought them. It's $1,000 for 4 people, Mike.
Right.
My guy, Fort Mike, right, 24, works at Disneyland and goes, "Merry Christmas year," and sends me 4 tickets to Disneyland for next Monday or 2 Mondays from now. So because of Fort Mike, my guy, one of the nicest things someone's done for me in quite a while, said, "You know what? Take the family to Disneyland." So 2 weeks from now or whatever it is, that's a week from Monday, the Shear family will be in Disneyland because of Fort Mike 24.
Yeah, where's my Disneyland tickets?
Number one, you're not going to be there, and number two, you in Disneyland would be so ADD.
Oh, I could never do it.
You could never do it. You could never do it.
No, I can't do it.
You'd be on rides and like close lines, and then you would just fart and be like, "Sheer, I just farted on this guy."
Yeah. No, yeah. I couldn't. I wouldn't be able to do it. Yeah, no, that's not good. Okay, Sheer, where can they find you? Oh, by the way, let's see. We got to figure out what we're doing for the. All right, yeah. Some people out there. I'll be texting you to see if you want to.
And then no show on Monday.
No show on Monday.
Multiple reasons. Arizona's doing a Bull Week Media Day. So
yeah, I have to go. Raquel and I have to go Christmas shopping all day.
Yeah, my niece to buy Christmas gifts for the baby.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. On that note, Sheer, where can
Wildcat Scoop with Shelby, Wildcat Authority. I'm very excited, Mike.
We still have more reads to do too, by the way.
Oh crap! All right, let's do them. Back to reads, baby. Cody, you're slacking.
Dude, I'm getting tired. I don't know how Ben does this stuff.
Yeah, no, it's amazing.
Stamina's way better than mine.
Yeah, RJ's Frozen Cactus, Red Hot Sports, and ice cold beer, baby. Huge parking lot you can park a jet in. Now, again, if you see one out there, like Dennis Walsh, and he's backing the jet in there, but you see Harry Lex going like this to him, saying, "Nice try, not on my watch." That's what we need to have Harry Lex and Dennis Walsh on at the same show so they can literally have fisticuffs over whether a jet can back into the parking lot. But either way, no bad seats in the house. Pizza, wings, tacos, burgers, and more. And Fort Mike, very much appreciate it, but no, I won't be able to go. I was just giving you a hard time. Very much appreciate it, though, my friend. That's a very nice gesture. 100+ craft beers, $2 deals, pizza, wings, tacos, burgers, and more. Check it out, RJ's Frozen Cactus. All right, Vegas Falcon. Oh, a $20 super snap. Back the award-winning content. Very much appreciate the great Vegas Falcon. The great Vegas Falcon. Okay, now, the Tucson Family Food Project. Direct aid plus life skills development, cooking, nutrition. Currently, 250 55 meal kits per week. 2026 goal, 1,000 meal kits per week. Donations made with AZ12 comment will be matched, cumulative up to $10,000. Cheryl is great. Very much appreciate Cheryl. All right. All right, not just a football school. Now, one of the Delgado sisters messaged me asking me the link for this. I expect you to get this shirt, and I expect you to wear it tomorrow, Marcus Delgado. Yes, not just a football school. Check it out. Okay, now, we went over an hour and a half today. That is for you, Marcus Delgado. So we're Joseph Delgado. So we are
Showing
playing
off the stamina, Mike.
Yep. You know what? If Ben and Kobe can do it, we can certainly do our part. That's the way I'm looking at it. All right, everybody, go to Little Caesars, by the way. Code 1099, classic pepperoni or cheese pizza. Yes, classic pepperoni and a crazy bread and 2-liter for $10.99, or code LCFREECC. Free crazy combo with any pizza purchase. All right, now the super snaps again. Let's see here. Now, I like different types of men, Jason. Quote of the day, love it. Sheer keeping us laughing today. Tom Smallwood, love Tom Smallwood, the great Tom Smallwood. And Vegas Falcon, $20. Beck, the award-winning content. Appreciate you as well, my friend. Okay, we will be back with you on the post-game show tomorrow at like midnight. Actually, like 10:30. But, yeah, hopefully the post-game show can start before the game's over. I like getting that thing out of the way. But on that note, though, for Jason Shearer, I am merely Mike Luke. You have been listening to the AZ12 podcast.